Good morning. We are going to be doing a Yin fluidity flow. So if you'll take a few deep breaths with me in a nice seated position, this is the perfect time to ground yourself and set an intention for your practice today. We'll be removing all energy that does not serve us and incorporating flow. Take your hands at heart center and resonate with your physical body. Follow your breath inwards and outwards. Let it all flow. We're going to extend our left arms down and reach high and over with our right, gazing upwards, our hearts open into a nice side body stretch. Allow yourself to feel the stillness and the deep stretch as we try to get into the fascia, the muscle tissues of our body. And now we are going to switch over to the other side, gazing upwards, heart open, and just allow yourself to be. Sending the breath into all of your tight spaces, allowing the exhalation to release some of that tension, all of that tension. Yin allows us to be in our bodies without movement, with an open heart and an inward glance. A possibility of rebirth. Breathe in love in this pose, in all of your poses. And meet me back at heart center, where we're going to take a moment. Now we're going to be going into a fire log position, with parallel legs, place your left leg on top of your right. Your foot and knees should be aligned. With a tall back, we're going to just take a moment here. Exhale and fold over. A rounded spine allows you to really get into the thumb bars, into your spinal areas. A straight spine will get you more into the hips, but you will feel the stretch in your hips regardless. So take a nice soft rounded approach and allow yourself to feel the stretch, to find your edge without putting too much pressure on where you feel your body should be, and just allow it to be wherever it falls. Let your head hang, and maybe with each inhale you give yourself more space, and on an exhale you're going to find more length in all of that space you've just created. And rest here. On an exhale, slowly move your hands back and find yourself in a tall position to feel the rebound of that stretch. Extending those legs long, feeling the redistribution of energy. And we're going to go ahead and swing our right leg over on top, legs parallel to each other. And with a tall spine, we're just going to rest here for a brief moment. Taking that inhale, releasing that exhale. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, and again fold in and collapse on yourself, allowing that back to arch and your head to hang, and just be here. You might find that one side is a bit more giving than the other, but this is natural. We're here to open our hearts and our minds to our body to find acceptance and peace from within. There's no place for judgment or criticism or comparison. This is a safe space where we allow ourselves to be and challenge our edge safely and restoratively. And slowly shift your hands back up and take a brief moment to feel the rebound of our last pose. Show your body some gratitude here. Now we are going to cross our left leg over our right in a bent figure 4 position, and we're going to collapse in on ourselves again. Taking our left hand on top of our right, on our foot, our shin, to really get into an external hip rotation here. Allowing that head to hang with a rounded spine. We're going to take deep breaths until our breath, our prana, our energy settles and finds stillness in this pose. Gently disengage and make your way back up, extending that left leg and switching over to the right, crossing over your left knee. And we are again going to collapse in on ourselves here. Find your edge wherever it may be and embrace stillness. Freeing yourself, allowing it to be and collapse fully into this asana. is always nice to keep a gentle smile on your face during your yoga practice, reminding you of the gratitude and abundant nature of self. Gently, we will disengage from that pose, releasing our right leg from atop our left. And here, you're going to meet me in a tabletop position. We'll be gently making our way into melting heart, a beautiful variation whereas we take our palms, press them together, and rest them atop of our head to really get into those shoulders, into those arms, allowing your chest to fully come in contact with the floor, our chin also resting on the floor. We'll rest here for a while. Again, finding our center and really grounding ourselves into the earth with the abundance of wealth and love travel from the core of the earth into the core of your heart, and accept that energy as energy that is your birthright, energy that belongs to you. In just a few moments, we will be disengaging from this pose. So truly embrace the stillness while we're here. First, release your hands to the ground and use them to move yourself back. And we're going to meet in a downward facing dog. Swing that left leg up and gently swing it through into a tall king pigeon. We'll be resting on our pelvic bones and with chest high, really getting into that lumbar spine, into the hips, softly gazing forward. Keeping your spine tall is essential during King Pigeon. That's how you really get into that lower back to find release. Find as much length as you can in the spine. In just a few moments, we will be folding over. So really try to create as much space in the spine, in the hips, and the back as you can. And gently fold your way over that left leg, resting your head on a block or your forearms on the ground, whatever feels best to you now. Make sure to find your way back to the breath. Always. Slowly we're going to use our hands to prop ourselves up into a three-legged dog, and we're going to switch to our right leg. After I take my socks off, we're going to swing our right leg up high and swing it through into a king pigeon on the other side, resting both arms beside you. We're going to stand tall with our spine. And really breathe into those tight spaces. Softly gaze forward and keep a gentle smile on your face, embracing and accepting all that flows through you. We don't have to hold it on. We don't have to grasp it and hang on for dear life. We can allow it to be and come and go as energy needs. Ground yourself through your pelvic floor and slowly collapse onto yourself over that right leg, resting your head on the ground, your forearms, or even a yoga block if comfortable and accessible to you. And just rest here, catering to our bodies here. going to gently release from that pose, and you're going to lay flat, stomach side down on the ground. Take your right leg and lift that knee upwards with your foot flexed. And you're going to take your right arm, reach back for that left leg, using that left arm to prop your head up into a nice, gentle twist. Now you can pull that leg in as close or as far as you would like to really get into those quads, to the side body with an open chest. And just feel how that twist rejuvenates and distributes any energy that was stuck within you. Really find your edge and relish in the stillness you create. Gently release your leg, and we're going to switch over to the left side. Give you guys a better view of that position. Pulling that left knee up, parallel to your mat, foot flexed, and reach back for that right leg. Coming into pulling cattails on the other side. Really opening up our chest here. And rejuvenating the flow of energy. Sitting on your heels, giving ourselves a gentle toe stretch just for a moment. And we're gonna go into a yogi squat. So take your feet out wider than your hips, squatting down and pressing your palms together at the heart center, using your elbows to push against your knees. Now, if this position is hard on your knees or any area of your body, gently go into a wide legs child's pose during this time. Ground yourself through the base of your feet and breathe into that instability to find stillness, to find yourself grounded in this asana. Breathing in love. And exhaling anything that is not love. Love is a powerful force that can take all pain, all hurt, all blockages, and carry them away back to the earth where its energy can be repurposed. We'll be here for just another moment. To remove yourself, place your palms down on the ground and just give yourself a nice little side stretch on each leg. We're going to transition into frog pose, so if you need a pillow, a block, please grab it now. We're going to take our knees wider than the width of our mats and flex our feet parallel to one another. And with an anterior tilt of our butt, we're going to point it downwards to really get into those hips. Rest your head on your hands or the ground and breathe into those hip spaces. We carry a lot of our trauma, a lot of our emotions in our butt and hip areas. It is one of the biggest muscles on our bodies, so it's very important that we take the time to cater to them. Just be here. If you're using a pillow of any sort to support, place it right under the pelvic bone and rest on top of it. Your torso can also be on this support mechanism.